Hello fitness family, you've made it to phase 3. For phase 3 of your at-home leg day, things get more explosive, we need more balance, we need more speed, we need more coordination, and you better be good with your arms now because we have 4 different positions to do with the arms. So starting off, we're going to do a single leg drop with 1 foot jump. So this is the 3rd rendition of this move you've done, and it is the hardest. So I'm going to calf raise. I will show you in slow motion first. I calf raise, I show control at the top. I come down on my left leg with my pinkies high. I load. Then when I get here, I immediately throw. I use that elastic stretch. My knee comes up, I calf raise, and then when I land on 2 feet like that. So in real time, it'll look like this. 2 feet. When I land on 2 feet, my hips need to go back. If I land like that, that's terrible for my knees, terrible for my back. It's bad mechanics. Don't train that. So calf raise up, come down on 1, throw the arms, land on 2. I go for 4 reps on this leg, 4 reps on the other one. This leg is garbage right now, but I'll do it anyway. That didn't go too bad. All right, cool. So that's this speed drop with 1 foot jump. Now we have the acceleration jump start. The acceleration jump start is going to be different on week 1 and 2 and 3. And by the way, this is a 3-week phase. We're only doing it twice a week, but we want to get the same amount of practice. The reason we're doing it twice a week is because it's way harder and it's going to damage your muscles a little more, and we need a little more time to heal from it. So for the acceleration jump start, my right hand is high. I calf raise up, I show control, my left hand is open, and I'm gonna drop with my right foot forward and my left heel high. This arm should be back further. So from the side, it looks like this. If I go right arm, I'm going right leg in front. My body is not moving back out of place. I'm gonna lean forward, but I'm gonna drop directly straight down and just shoot 1 leg out a foot and 1 leg back a foot. And if it's my right arm, it's my right leg going out front. Calf raise and drop. And I'll have people think of like the Flash or Usain Bolt, and they want to freeze here and show control. So here, calf raise, drop, shoot the legs out, and show control. So another thing is too, when you land, this should be in a straight line. It's really, really important for what happens in phase 2. Or not phase 2, on week 2. So I would do 4 of these on my right, 4 of these on my left. So let's say that looked clean. If it takes a week to look clean, that's cool, then we start the second jump. If it takes 2 weeks to look clean, then we wait to start the second jump. So for the second jump, you're gonna need a little bit of room. I'll start on this side. I'm gonna calf raise up, I'm gonna drop, and now with this arm, I'm gonna throw this arm forward, this arm back, and I'm gonna throw that knee forward. So, calf raise, boom, drop, and then come forward. You want a little bit of a runway to decelerate. Calf raise, drop left, and throw, and then decelerate. I'll go for 4 from this side, and then I'll go 4 from that side. Okay, then you have drop jumps. I want you to do these 2 different ways. I want you to have a week 1 where we go a little easier and we pattern the move. And by the way, even if you think you're a badass and all the moves are easy physically for you, still, we're programming your brain. We're like increasing the efficiency of your nervous system. So even if you do really well on the first week or the first day and you want to try the second stuff, just wait. Get better mechanics. Build a better foundation. Okay, so for the drop jump, I'm going to show you on my right leg. My left arm is up. My right leg's in front. I'm going to lean forward because this leg's going to bear all my weight. I'm gonna lift this leg, I'm gonna stomp, drive through, and show control at the top. So I wanna show that I'm stable here. Then I'm gonna step back, and by the way, I have a big squishy mat. You should fold this over a bunch of times, because if you make a mistake, you're gonna come down hard on your knee. You have a bursa sac under your patella called your pre-patella bursa sac. It will get angry. It will not feel good. So lift, stomp, show control. I would do this for 4 reps, and then I would switch legs and do it for 4 reps on this leg. If I can do all 4 in a row and they're balanced, then on week 2, I can add a jump. For the jump, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna lift, stomp, everything's the same, but I'm gonna have way more follow through. Oh, by the way, this back leg, I'm on the ball of my foot. It's important because I am gonna push off the back leg too. On both versions, on version 1 and version for week 2. So I lift, I stomp. When I'm on my way up, this knee comes up. This right here is gonna create a lot of my lift, and then I calf raise at the same time. So then I'll jump off one leg and I'll land on 2, so it'll look like this. When I land on 2, I get my hips back, I get my knees out every single time. Land on 2. So that is the drop jump. The jump I just showed you is the week 2 version. You have to be able to show control on all 4 reps in a row here to try that one. Okie doke. Now we have oscillating Bulgarian lunges. There's a couple other crazy names for this, but we'll just leave it there. So for this one, the same surface that I've been using for my Bulgarian lunges and my shoulder bridge marches is what I want on this oscillating lunge. The purpose of this oscillating lunge is to train the stretch reflex in your legs so that you can get big power, and it's also to increase the time under tension so that your tendons get denser too and it gets harder to tear them, makes jumping safer. So I'm gonna start with my knee down on the floor. I want it on a mat, have it on something soft. I'm on the top of the foot on my surface on my back leg. I start in a 90-degree angle. On week 1, hands are on the hips, and I'm gonna bounce for 15 seconds at the bottom, and then bounce for 15 seconds at the top. So I'm gonna bounce like this. Once I get that 15 seconds, I'll go to the top and I'll bounce up here. All right, cool. So that is week 1. On week 2, I'm gonna add an arm swing. So I set up the same way. Knee goes down. And 90 degrees. Arms start back. And I'm gonna get a little swing. And I'm gonna go here for 15 seconds. And then up at the top to extension for 15 seconds. There is some optional calf work here, but you'll have to check another video. It's called a Achilles spring combo, but it's not for everybody. It can damage your feet if you're not ready. So that was the end of phase 3. Stay tuned for phase 4. I get sweatier and more tired because I'm doing these all in a row.